All right. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon from your different location where you watching this video from. Um, First, let me start by welcoming you to this channel. Welcome to Travel the World with Kings Oga. Travel the World with Kings Oga. Basically, on these channels, I will be taking you through the step-by-step procedures through which you can know, should I say, giving you a full knowledge of what your traveling is, the kind of documents you want to travel with. What are these documents? These are the channels you will get it. And please help me to do something. Subscribe to the channels, share, like, drop your comment, ask your questions, because your questions are very, very important to me. Those are the things that will help me. Those are the things that will actually help me to make more videos for you. If I do not get your questions, I don't know how to actually answer you. Um, for introduction's sake, I am King's Oga. Yeah. Um, I'm the CEO of Nature Eyes and Holiday. That word nature simply means eagle's eyes. So automatically you can say eagle's eyes, holiday and vacation. I deal primarily on traveling. I'm also a travel agent. So what I teach you is what I do day to day. And be rest assured that when you encounter any issue, I am fully here to also assist you where you need my assistance. But first, for today, let's talk briefly on the first document you need to travel. The first document you need before you start any other thing to travel is called the international passport. All right. The international passport. What is the international passport? Many people don't have an idea of this. And so you hear them, I want to travel, I want to travel, and want to travel. And by the time I ask them, do you have an international passport? Sometimes their response is seriously mind blowing. And I get to ask myself, wow, you want to travel around the world, you want to travel to your destination, and you don't have this first requirement. How do you start? It's just that you saying you want to go to the university, and without your jam or without your WAEC result, it's impossible. So this document is very, very, very important. And this document is general everywhere, except for some little shifts, which I will help to see how I can really dissect on them. This document, number one of it is called the international passport. The international passport. This is a legal document that allows the bearer the permission to travel out of his own country. Now, your own country, you are traveling out from, example, let's say you're in Nigeria and you're traveling out from Nigeria. The Nigerian government must issue you the international passport. It is not visa. Visa is only the document that allows you to come in. So when you are going out of the country, your country issues you an international passport, while the country you are visiting will now issue you what we call visa. So there are different types. We have, I think you now understand what is international passport and visa. So these are legal documents, and this legal document contain your date of birth, your NIN, your local government of origin, your state of origin, your occupation, and some necessary things. And there's something people don't know about this. All right. I'm trying to make this video as short as I can. There's something people don't know about this, that we have basically five types of international passport. But the most popular one is what we call the standard international passport. Okay, we have standard, diplomat, official, seaman, and pilgrims. Standard, diplomat, official, seaman, and what? Pilgrim. You can name them up on the comment section. Let me know if you're actually following me. Just list them out on the comment section. What you understand? How many types of international passport I just mentioned? All right. Now, the standard international passport is the international passport, or let me say, is the document that every citizen must have. Be you a president, because before you become a president, there was a time you were an ordinary civilian, so to say, in that word. So, be you a president, be you a governor, be you whosoever you are, you must have the standard international passport. And these passports are divided into two. We have the 32 page, which is for 5 years, and we have the 62 page, which is actually for what, 10 years. So they varies, and their prices also varies. If you want to do it, I'm here. You can come, we'll talk about it. Then we now talk about the diplomat. The diplomat kind of passport. This is a passport that is issued basically to ambassadors and high commissioners. And usually the color of this passport is usually red in color. All right, it's usually red in color. Like ambassador of a country, like US ambassador, okay, Nigerian ambassador to US, he will go with what, a diplomat passport. This one are for high commissioners. Then we now talk about official passport. This official passport has to do with executives, top government officials, top military personnel. Um, yes, just official, even legislatures. When we talk about legislatures, we are not talking about actually the councillors. The councillors are not under this form of passport. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The president, his ministers. Okay, let me say the Federal Executive Council that comprises of ministers, chairmen of boards, and the rest. Of course, you know the vice president will be there. We talk about the governor, the deputy governor, the commissioners, which are also the state executive councils. The chairman, I don't really think they made a proper provision for them like that. I don't really think. But of course, I'll get back to you. Then we now have the other passport called the seaman passport. The seaman passport are given to those sailors, those people that travels through the waters. Of course, they handle the ships and the rest. So when you hear the word sea and the man, you should know that we are actually talking about the seamen. These persons actually travel wide, so they are given that passport to travel around. Then we now talk about the pilgrims. The pilgrims kind of passport. These are usually passport given to those ones that are going for pilgrimage. Like we talk about those ones going to the holy mountain, holy days, both Christians and Muslim. So these are the kind of passport we have. My question for the night is, mention the five kind of passport we have. The correct person that will have it, that is the first five persons that will mention it correctly with their phone number attached. I'm going to send you an airtime. That is my first bonus. Then let me quickly clear up some issues roving around international passport. So many persons have been asking, how many page do we have in an international passport? Hey, we have 32 page, which is for 5 years, and we have 62 page, which is for what? For 10 years. All these passport, they can be issued to you. All right. And let me say this. Yes, you can actually get this passport online, but it is more advisable, if I will tell you the truth, that you go through an agent, a qualified agent that know what he's doing. Like, let me use this means to a little market my product. Like what I do in my own company is that when you come as a client to apply for your international passport, we get you registered, do all the necessary booking. Then we give you what we call after registration follow up. So it is our duty because we know the in and out, not you. We know how to follow up your document on time so that your document can be ready on time. But sometimes if you go directly, there's this probability that your document that is supposed to be 4 weeks will now stay for 8 months. And of course, you don't want to have that, mostly when you don't have that kind of time to spend. So it is mostly advisable that you also make good use of a good agent that knows what he or she is doing. All right. Then let me go to the next question. He said, what are the requirements for international passport? The first requirement they need from you is your NIN. That is your national identification number. Okay. This NIN is very, very paramount, very, very important. It's the first document that is needed. Then we now have your birth certificate. We have your state of origin, your local government, your passport photograph, your passport photograph with a white background, and of course your address, your occupation, your phone number, and your email address. So those are the real documents you need to process your international passport. So when next you want to process your international passport, you should get those things at hand. All right, you should get those things at hand. And please don't play spam so that you will not be scammed. Don't play spam so that you will not be spammed. Ask questions. Feel free to come on the comment section from whenever time you watch this video. Ask your questions. It is from your questions I will know how to answer you. And please, how can you ask questions when you have not really subscribed to the page? You have to subscribe to the page so that once new content are dropped, you will be the first to get it, or you have the notification to get it. And mind you, answer the question I just dropped. Mention the 5 types of international passport we talk about. The first 5 goes home with recharge card. And please help me share the link. Somebody somewhere really need this information. And finally, before I go, I will not call you nor chat you for money. I will not call you nor chat you for money. Any other thing from there is not from me. I have just one official phone number which will be dropped below the link, below the comment section. I will not call you nor chat you up for money or to ask you for any donation. I will not do that. I will not do that. If I'm going to do anything of such, you will know. And of course, I will not do it. Let's not even hide it. I will not do it. Once again, thank you so much for viewing the channels and thank you for watching. I remain your host, Travel Around the World with Kings, Oga. Always drop your questions. Once again, bye bye. Thank you.